In our last video, I showed you how to add this nice border around all sides of this Apple image. But now I'm going to show you how you can just add to one side or only to two sides or three sides. Okay, so I'm just going to go undo canvas, edit, undo. Okay, next I'm going to go image, canvas size, and let's say I'm just going to change to inches first. Okay, so let's say I only want the border to be at the top. So here I would go. So now it will only add to the top, left, and right. Okay, so I'll only make it higher. Okay, so 5. So add 1 inch there. And then I wouldn't add anything to the width. So even though I can add to the left and right, I'm not going to change the value here. So it won't add anything to left and right. And let's take a look now. So that only adds to the top. Okay, so next I'm going to add only to the left. So let's go image, canvas size, and let's only add to the left. So click on this circle here. Now only add to the left. Take a look at it in inches. Okay, so add to the left 1 inch, makes it 7, and then I'll go okay. And that's how you can determine which side to add the background to. Right, so the next thing I like to show you is the pixels in your document. Okay, so before I do that, I'm just going to practice our crop skill. So you can crop by using the crop tool here, right? And then you can take away that background that we just added. Or another way is to do it in the canvas. So let's just go to edit, undo crop, and let's go over here to image, canvas size. So before we were adding to the canvas size, you can also subtract from it. Okay, so let's say I want to get rid of the top white and the left, the top and the left borders. So I'm going to put my dot here, so the top here and the left here. I want to get rid of that white background. So I'm going to go to inches for units here, and I remember that it was 1 inch that I added, so I'm going to make it go back to 6, and then I'll make that go back to 4. So I'm going to cut away from here and here, top and left, and I'm going to go OK. And it says now that the new canvas size would be smaller than the current canvas size, so some clipping might occur, and that's exactly what I want, so I'll proceed. And there we go. Alright, so the next thing I want to look at is the pixels in my image. So if you remember correctly, if you go to image size, it would tell you the resolution. The resolution is 300 pixels per inch. So it is pixels per inch. We all know what an inch is, right? But what is a pixel? Let's go take a look at that. Some of us may already know what a pixel is, but to really show you a pixel, I'm going to zoom into here. Now you can zoom in by using the zoom tool on your toolbar, and you can click many times, or you can also go Control plus on your keyboard. If you look for control and the plus sign, you can also do that and keep clicking until you see these squares. So each square is actually a pixel. Every image that you see on the web is made up of these tiny little squares, and each tiny little square is a pixel. Every image or every word that you see on the web is made up of pixels. The more pixels there are per square inch, the higher the resolution is, the more finite, the more fine the details are. Okay? So for example, if this image, instead of 300, pixels per inch, only had 1 pixel per inch, it would be a very pixelated image, meaning it would look of very poor quality. Okay? It would look very kind of jagged edges and things like that. Alright, so that is basically what a pixel is, and now we all know that an image is made up of many of these pixels.